Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're asking the question, have you met your future spouse yet or not? Okay, like have you met this person yet? And we're going to get super detailed up in her. You have 3 piles to choose from. You have pile number 1 with the scarab beetle spirit. You have pile number 2 with the pig spirit. You have pile number 3 with the beaver spirit. And for those of you who are having issues choosing which pile you're most attracted to, I am going to put out the zodiac signs to help you, okay? Only if you're kind of, confused between 2 cards, maybe this can help you pick it, okay? So skip forward and I will put out the zodiac signs. Okay, for those of you who are struggling to pick between a pile or don't know which pile to pick, here are the zodiac signs to further help you. Okay, so we have right here with Leo, we have Gemini, we have Scorpio, and we have Sagittarius. And here we have Virgo, we have Aquarius, we have Aries, and we have Capricorn. We have Cancer, we have Taurus, we have Libra, and we have, which one is this? I believe this one's Pisces, okay? So, all of these zodiac signs are for pile 3, this is pile 2, this is pile 1, okay? So pile 1, 2, 3. So this can help you kind of pick. And if you guys are new to pick a card readings, again, go ahead and just pick whichever pile most draws you in or is pulling you in. And go to my description box or timestamp below and just pick on the timestamp next to the pile you picked or next to the zodiac sign that you picked, okay? See you guys next at your reading. Bye.
Hi pile 1, I accidentally deleted your intro, but if you guys chose this pile, this is for you. If you guys were confused between pile to pick, the zodiac signs are Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. If these are not your sign, don't worry, you're still at the right pile. Here's pile 1.
Sorry guys, this was looking really ugly, so I just kind of fixed it up and made it look better. But okay guys, let's get to your reading. So this pile, looking at your cards right now, have you already met your future spouse? This is a strong sign, guys, especially with scarab beetle spirits where it says magic works through you, that right now you are manifesting your future spouse, okay? This is a strong sign that manifestation is happening behind the scenes with this card right here. And you're manifesting it, whether you see it or not. It's all kind of being done. So the universe is kind of actively working in your favor. If you're wondering whether you've met your future spouse or not, I feel like this card does just suggest that divine timing and you being spiritually aligned is at play here. So you're not being overlooked. It's just the magic is quietly unfolding. The magic works through you because you are the one manifesting this, okay? So I feel like it's possible that you've met your future spouse or crossed paths with them, but circumstances didn't fully allow the clarity or connection just yet. Okay, so let's continue. Maybe let's find more clues here. So for example, with the strength and endurance card, you've had to be really strong for a long time, okay? This is in love, this is in life and personal challenges, because this card is all about spiritual and emotional endurance and, kind of showing that you've been through hell and back, and you've built a lot of inner resilience, okay? Like you're a strong person because you've been through so much. Like look at this person kind of fighting a lion. Like that's a lion that they're holding down. So this kind of reminds me of the strength card in tarot, right? Like the strength card, meaning that you're brave, you're bold, you've been through a lot and you know how to handle it now. So I feel like, most of you guys are manifesting your future spouse right now. But for some of you who have met your future spouse, again, I feel like the cards are telling me that maybe you guys have crossed paths with your future spouse or even met them already, but it just hasn't formed yet. You're still growing, you're still learning, you're still manifesting. But if you have met your future spouse, they might have come into your life at a time where you were kind of being tested tested, like a lot of soul, because I feel like you guys had to go through major soul lessons, okay? The other thing I am noticing here, guys, is that, yeah, especially with one more thing about the endurance, I feel like you guys are definitely going through a time of self-improvement right now. And the sun, which is right on top of this struggle that we're seeing here with you and the lion, you know, the sun is coming out, and the sun is, again, like the happiest card in tarot. So I feel like that you guys are kind of emerging on the other side, okay? With this card right here, the focus card, I feel like you guys have discernment now. Since you guys have been through hell and back, especially regarding love, I feel like you guys have gained discernment, meaning you now have the ability to quickly find out whether someone is serious or not, or whether they're for you or not. Okay, so right now your soul is kind of sharpening your ability to know who is truly meant for you. That's why you kind of went through some of the crap that you had to go through. It's like the universe is just kind of was trying to teach you, or trying to sharpen your skills, you know, to kind of find out who will be the best for you and who won't. So if there is someone already in your life, guys, I would say ask yourself, do I feel emotionally safe with this person? Do I feel emotionally seen with this person? Do I feel empowered with this person? If you don't, this person might be a lesson and not forever, okay? So if you answer no to those questions, or that person that you're with might be just a lesson, not forever. It's like the universe is sharpening your skills. So that way when when a good person does come into your life and you're manifesting this, then you will immediately know, and you'll be with the best person that is meant for you, that's not going to cause you heartache, and the one that you're going to be able to build with and last with, okay? So let's get, oh yeah, and also guys, I'm also getting that some of you guys are learning how not to lose yourself in a relationship. This is just a message that I'm hearing. Like some of you guys are learning how not to lose yourself in a relationship. So you know how some people kind of lose their own identity in a relationship? I feel like the universe is trying to teach you not to do that, so that way you can have a healthier relationship with your future spouse, and not like a codependent one. I am seeing though with the Seven of Pentacles that you guys have planted seeds in love, like you're doing the inner work, and that, you know, this card is about waiting patiently for your efforts to bloom. So if your future spouse is already in your orbit, they might still be growing or evolving into the partner that they need to be for you, or you might be evolving and growing, so that way you can attract the best partner for you, okay? I'm also getting, guys, the Knight of Swords here, that your future spouse is going to come in fast, because I feel like you guys have already done a lot of the work, okay? Like even with the endurance, like you've taken control of that lion. Like you guys are brave now, you guys have had a lot of lessons. So I feel like that your future spouse is probably going to come in very fast, and this communication, or how you're going to meet your future spouse, is going to be through some type of communication, like text, social media, or during a time when you feel like life is moving very, very fast or quickly, okay? I am getting that your future spouse is going to be someone who's very decisive, so they're going to know right off the bat that you're their spouse, okay? That you're wifey, or that you're hubby. Like they're going to know right off the bat. And again, your future spouse is going to be someone very decisive. They're going to be smart, they're going to be confident, and possibly even a little bit impulsive at first, because again, this person is very decisive. When they know, okay? So they're gonna know right off the bat that they met the one. Again, if you've already met someone like this, then it's possible that you've already met your future spouse, or they're definitely a contender, okay? But only if you feel like this person that's around you is showing up consistently and has been there for you emotionally, okay? I'm also getting with the Tower reversed that, you know, you guys are trying to avoid drama, chaos, and sudden changes in your life and in relationships, okay? So again, you guys are possibly still healing from a past relationship that kind of felt like it tore down your world, caused a lot of pain. And you know, sometimes this card shows a false start. So for example, maybe at one point you thought that someone was going to be wifey or hubby, and you thought they were going to be the one, but they weren't, you know? So sometimes, and you're trying to avoid that. You're trying to avoid, you know, like a false start where you think that person's the one and then they're like not. If you've met someone recently, guys, but things kind of fell apart or shifted suddenly, they might have been like a catalyst or a lesson rather than a true partner, okay? Because your true partner that's going to come in, your future spouse, is going to come in very peacefully. It's not going to be chaotic. It's not going to feel like a lot is going on. It's going to happen peacefully for you in a very mature and emotionally stable way, okay? And with the Eight of Pentacles, guys, I feel like, again, you've been working on yourself emotionally, maybe even physically or financially, but I'm definitely getting emotionally. This is a strong sign that your future spouse is gonna love your work ethic, and they're gonna, you know, love just everything you've been through, and that your connection with them is going to develop through shared goals, shared routines, or even like like sharing trauma with each other and what you guys have been through. I feel like they're gonna have been through something similar, you know, so you guys are gonna want the same things basically. And it's also possible that you may meet your future spouse through work, okay, or while working on a goal. So you're either gonna meet this person through work or while you're working on like a goal that you're very kind of very focused on, okay? And finally, we have the King of Swords. So your future spouse, again, kind of like the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords is telling me that your future spouse is going to be mature, they're going to be intelligent, they're going to be emotionally mature, emotionally composed, and they might even come off very cool and calm at first. I mean, not cool and calm. They are cool and calm, but they might come off just kind of nonchalant at first. But no, I think they're just playing it cool. Your person is very like thoughtful, very committed. And this could be someone, guys, with everything I'm seeing so far. I feel like your future spouse is someone maybe you haven't fully connected with yet. That you haven't, for a lot of you, I feel like you have not met your future spouse, but I feel like some of you, if you have met them, you met them in passing, like no concrete bond has formed yet, okay? Like you haven't fully connected with them yet is what I'm getting. So, yeah. So I feel like a lot of you have not met your future spouse. I feel like some of you guys have met your future spouse, but it was like in passing, you know, it wasn't anything like fully concrete or unfolded yet. I feel like you guys have been through a lot and you're spiritually strong. I feel like the universe is actively aligning you with your person. You guys are manifesting it with the beetle spirit, okay? The universe is currently aligning you with their person. I feel like you guys are, you know, focusing on your inner self. You guys are becoming more discerning. You guys are trusting your intuition more. And if if there is someone who's currently in your life who makes you feel good, makes you feel grounded, and is emotionally mature, that person could be the one. Okay, but if not, then don't worry, because someone's going to come in fast. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like this person's going to come in pretty fast around the corner because you guys have done a lot of healing. Okay, like you've learned the lessons. Yeah, guys. So, and again, this person is going to come in. They're not going to feel like a tower moment. They're going to feel the opposite of a tower moment, which is why the tower is reversed, meaning this person's not going to be chaotic, there's not going to be drama, this person's going to bring peace and balance into your life, okay? Yeah, guys, that was your reading. Leave me a comment below which pile you picked, if any of it resonated, and I will see you at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hi, pile two. So for those of you who picked this pile is for you. But those of you who couldn't decide, here are the zodiac signs. We have Capricorn, we have Virgo, we have Aquarius, and we have Aries. Okay, so but if you guys are not one of these zodiac signs, it's fine. This pile is still for you. This is just for people who are struggling to pick between two piles. But if you guys were attracted to this pile, this pile is for you. Okay, so you guys chose the pig spirit. Let's see what else we have here to give us information about whether you met your future spouse already or not. Okay, I just ate something really spicy and now I have reflux. So I apologize if I keep clearing my throat. So you guys have the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Justice card. We have Ten of Pentacles. Okay, well that's a good sign right there. We have Page of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fix this real quick. So guys, with the pig spirit, it says use your mind wisely. This is such a key message, guys, because this card is all about trusting your inner wisdom, especially when your heart feels unsure or if it feels clouded. Spirit is saying that you already know more than you think you do about this person, okay? So your intuition has already nudged you. So if someone from your past or present right now has crossed your mind or is around you while you're asking this question, it's not a coincidence. You already know. And especially with the decision card here, this is telling me that you guys might be at a crossroads regarding this person, or there's a person that you've already met but you aren't quite sure, like, are they the one or not? Or you still have a decision to make about giving that connection a real shot. So it could be either or. It is possible that this person is already in your life, but maybe the timing or emotional clarity for you hasn't quite lined up yet. Like you guys are still kind of like trying to decide if this person's the one or not. You know, like I feel like you guys are in your head a little bit about could this be it or not. But I feel like this card kind of tells me that you guys need to make a decision. Okay, you guys need to make a decision, or maybe like a quick decision, but Spirit wants me to tell you that speed is not the important factor here. So, you know, you trying to quickly make a decision, like that's not a good thing. Spirit is saying do not try to make a speedy or quick decision. That is not important. What is important is like what kind of person this is around you, or the person that's on your mind, you know, because I feel like for you guys, pile two, someone is on your mind. When you ask the question, have I met my future spouse yet or not, you're thinking of someone, or maybe there's someone around you right now, and I think maybe you guys want to make a decision regarding this person, but Spirit is saying you already know the answer to it. Like it's your intuition already knows. And don't try to make a quick decision or anything like that. But I do feel like you guys are kind of cross-examining someone or questioning someone, either on your mind, either on your past, or someone around you right now. So let's read more into the cards and see what Spirit is saying about this person, or, you know, have you met your future spouse or not? With happiness right here, this card here is to remind you guys that your future spouse brings not just love, but they're gonna bring joy, peace, and emotional safety. And your future spouse is not only gonna bring you joy, peace, and emotional safety, but they're also gonna bring you a love that's not chaotic, that's not dramatic, not up and down, not you feeling unsure one day and then feeling sure another day. There's going to be someone who comes in that you're sure about right off the bat, that this is the one. And there again, this person's not going to be chaotic or dramatic. There's not going to be drama or a bunch of fighting. Obviously every relationship has arguments and fighting, but this person, your future spouse, is going to be very healing for you, peaceful and healing, and you're going to feel emotionally safe around them. So if there is someone around you that you're worrying, that you're kind of asking yourself, is this my future spouse or not? Have I met my future spouse already or not? If the person around you, the person on your mind, if their energy around you feels calming, genuine, emotionally mature, joyful, peaceful and you feel emotionally safe, then yes, that person is your future spouse, okay? This card does indicate new successful relationship, or like a successful relationship. You know, for example, with this card with happiness, I'm seeing a lot of celebration and excitement and good news happening. So I feel like something good is going to happen in your life very soon regarding regarding your future spouse. So there's happiness here, there's celebration, there's excitement, you know, happiness. I think I already said that, but this card is telling me there is a new successful relationship coming in for you guys, and it's right around the corner. Okay, there's also a message here from Spirit that if you have met someone right now, or there's someone around you that you're wondering about, keep, you know, or if there's someone new that just came into your life, keep them on the down low for now. Keep them quiet for now. Don't go around sharing news to everyone, or everybody saying, oh my God, I think I met my future spouse. Like, I feel like they're the one. Spirit is asking you to keep it on the down low right now, okay? And I don't know why Spirit is saying that. It could be that, you know, sometimes there's haters out there. Sorry guys, I just fixed my table. But sometimes there's haters out there, you know, so maybe Spirit is saying don't share news with anyone yet. If you feel like the person that just came into your life, if you feel like they're the one, just kind of keep it a little bit to yourself for now. Also, you guys pulled a Justice card. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, sorry. But, you know, these cards are like, these cards are beautiful. Like the Ten of Pentacles especially is about, you know, family, legacy, generations. So hello, commitment. A lot of commitment showing up in this card. So basically guys, these cards are showing me commitment and long-term future, okay? So the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands are classic marriage and stability cards. So if there is a person on your mind, guys, if there's a person near you, okay, I think you might be meant, like the person around you is meant to go the distance with you, okay? Because if you're asking this person, have I met my future spouse or not? But if you have someone around you, someone new, or someone on your mind, I think these cards are screaming yes. I think you have met your future spouse, okay? And Spirit, again, is saying that you already know in your gut. You already kind of have your decision. So Spirit is saying trust your gut. But these cards are showing me marriage and stability for you guys. Okay, so whoever this person is, they're meant to go the long distance with you is what I'm getting. With the Queen of Swords, again, guys, your energy here is like crazy. Like you guys are intelligent, you guys are sharp, you guys are not entertaining any BS. You know what you want. Your gut's gonna tell you right off the bat. And Spirit is showing me that you guys have evolved, you know? You've probably had ups and downs in the past, you know, through love, through relationships. You guys know what you want now. You will cut someone off in a heartbeat. Look at that sword. You will cut someone off in a heartbeat if they're showing shaky energy. You're gonna be like, nope, get out. Like I know you're not my future spouse. So you guys know. And but yeah, you guys are not willing to settle for anything less than someone who respects you and is emotionally mature, someone who shows up with both integrity and will follow through, treat you like a queen. Again, I feel like you guys maybe in the past have kind of tolerated kind of wishy-washy people or unclear people, but not anymore. You guys are not putting up with that anymore. And you're smart, you know, okay? Your gut knows, you know now. But yeah, guys, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I think I actually said Five of Wands earlier. But all of these are long-term commitment, marriage cards, okay? So have you met your future spouse? Pile number 2. Possibly yes. If there's a person on your mind, if there's a new person that just entered your life, there's a person in your orbit you're thinking about maybe, yes, you have possibly met your future spouse. I'm seeing hardcore cards saying yes, okay? This could be someone who felt low-key, someone who maybe flew under the radar, or maybe someone you know, you dismissed, or someone you're just wondering about, or someone that you're in a new relationship about. But I'm getting yes. I'm getting, but I am saying, okay, so Spirit does want me to tell you that although I'm getting a yes here, stay open-minded, stay alert, have your guard up. I mean, not your guard up, meaning defensiveness, but reflect on who has made you feel emotionally safe, who has respected you, who's emotionally mature, and if this person is, then, you know, yes, I do see, you know, have you met your future spouse? Yes, is what I'm getting. Okay, so guys, if any, first of all, tell me in the pile below if you pick this pile. I want to hear from all of my pile number twos. I want to know who this person is. I think you guys already have someone in your orbit or someone on your mind. Let me know in the comments below. I read all of my comments, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Oops. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose this pile, and for those of you who couldn't figure out what pile to pick and you used your zodiac sign to pick this pile, again, if you guys are not the zodiac signs, that's okay. You're still at the right pile. This is just for people who are super confused or couldn't pick between, like, you know, a couple of piles. So we have Cancer, we have Pisces, we have Libra, and we have Taurus. Okay, so let's get started. We have Beaver Spirit, we have Love, we have, what is this, Submission, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Emperor, Four of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, okay. Page of Wands reversed, and finally we have Temperance. Okay, guys, let's see what is going on here. Okay, guys, I moved these cards around a little bit. I don't know if I made it look better or worse, but whatever, we're gonna roll with it. So with Beaver Spirit, it says lay a solid foundation. So you guys are asking, have I met my future spouse yet or not? This card tells me that your future spouse connection isn't meant to be like a whirlwind or a chaotic love with lots of drama. It's meant to be steady, grounded, built on mutual effort, and emotionally mature, okay? So this card points to a relationship that unfolds over time and thrives on emotional maturity, emotional stability, shared goals, teamwork, partnership, not drama, not chaos, not a lot of fighting. Granted, every relationship has arguments, you know, and etc., like every relationship on the planet, but it's supposed to be more peaceful and you know, more emotionally stable and mature. So let's continue reading the other cards to see if you've met this person yet or not. I'm not really getting an answer yet. With this card right here, love card with the tomato, I feel like this card shows that your heart is opening up, okay? That you may have experienced some vulnerability or past wounds that made you a little bit cautious about love or relationships, you know, but still, love is either blooming for you guys or very, very close to blooming in your life. I do feel that a lot of you for pile 3 have met your person already and are actively inviting love into your life. I feel like for you and I feel like you guys, your future spouse might be close by. If you have not met someone yet, then I feel like it's possible that your future spouse kind of, maybe you guys briefly cross paths with each other, but you guys just didn't make that connection. But I don't know, with the love card, I feel like maybe they're close by, but let's get more cards. I still don't feel quite sure yet. So, okay, the submission card. This card is suggesting to me that maybe in the past you guys have felt like you needed to dim your light or shrink yourself in relationships, okay? Spirit is saying that you've done a lot of healing and your future spouse will never, ever, ever ask you to be less, okay? They'll never ask you to shrink for them. They'll never ask you to be less than. In fact, your future spouse will honor you, will honor everything you would like to do, honor your truth, honor your strength, honor your independence. So I'm also getting a message here that some of you guys might be romantically frustrated. Like maybe you guys have been through a lot of disappointments in love or romance, and you guys are just kind of tired of it. But through this card, I'm getting that you guys are going to meet someone who gives you genuine love, peace, quiet, not chaos, okay? Not chaos. Let's see if your tarot cards will kind of give me more information, because I'm still not quite sure yet. So we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Emperor. So with the Nine of Wands and the Emperor, guys, this tells me that you've been through a lot when it comes to love, kind of like we talked about. I feel like you're very strong. But I do feel like you're kind of guarded, like you have your defenses up, and for a good reason. Like, I feel like you've been disappointed in the past, you know, with love. But you guys have earned a lot of wisdom. Like, you guys are emotionally mature. I feel like, especially with the Emperor energy here, this shows that your future spouse is also going to be mature. They're going to be protective of you. And this is someone who takes love seriously, okay? The Emperor does not play games. If someone like that is already in your life, even in a low-key way, pay attention, because that might be your future spouse. Okay, for those of you, if there's someone you're talking to or someone near your orbit that you're kind of interested in, or maybe you think they're interested in you, and if they're like this, like someone who, you know, seems mature, protective, who takes love very seriously, you know, wants commitment, then you might have met your future spouse already. Okay, so just pay attention to who's around you. But these cards also kind of suggest that some of you guys may not have fully met this person in the form that they're meant to be yet. Like, for example, you might know of this person, you know, maybe they've passed by, maybe they're kind of low-key in your orbit, but the connection maybe hasn't deepened, or the connection hasn't completely you know, formed yet. But there is emotional and spiritual timing at work here. Okay, so we do have the Four of Pentacles reversed, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords. So basically, guys, there's a few things here. Letting go of control or old fears around love is like a main theme here. So I feel like someone might be re-entering your life. Well, someone might be entering your life or re-entering it, okay? But I feel like this connection is going to form once you kind of release some old fears regarding love, okay? Because I know you have your defenses up that I'm seeing with the Nine of Wands, but you don't want to have them up too much to where you kind of like kick any person out, or do you get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, maybe that was a bad way to say it. I'm kind of struggling to verbalize what I'm feeling right now. Basically, if you have your defenses up too much, you know, it could kind of push away certain people. But again, what is meant for you is meant for you, and they're going to come in no matter what, okay? So I feel like clarity and truth is coming in, like with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you'll soon know who this person is, or you'll have a conversation which will bring their feelings into light, and you won't be left guessing. And this is if there's someone in your orbit, okay? So I'm kind of getting two answers from this pile. I'm getting that for some of you guys, maybe there's someone in your orbit. You guys aren't close yet, but you know, maybe they're there, and that this could be a future spouse. But for some of you, I feel like you guys are still in the process of manifesting it, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. If you guys have put the work in, like the inner work in, you guys are manifesting right now. With the Page of Wands reversed, and we have the Temperance, this is a very interesting combination, because a page reversed tells me that tells me either you or this person has been hesitant to take action, okay, or there's like a false starting that happens here. But but Temperance is saying that be patient, that, you know, certain things are aligning and there's divine timing heavily at play. So, okay, basically, have you met your future spouse or not? This reading is very confusing compared to the other past two readings. I will say that I feel like you're on the edge of meeting your future spouse. Maybe you've already met them in some form, but the real version of this relationship is just beginning. This could be someone already in your life who you haven't really explored deeply yet with, or someone you just kind of briefly crossed paths with, but maybe the timing wasn't right, so like stars didn't align. But now I feel like you guys are ready, okay? You've grown, you've healed, you've released a lot of pain. So the next step of your love life feels much more emotionally balanced, spiritually aligned, a lot more stable. So I feel like your future spouse is around the corner. For some of you guys, there might be someone in orbit that's kind of low-key, you know, a true connection hasn't formed yet, but is going to form. I would say divine timing is hardcore at play here. You guys are laying a healthy foundation first, and I feel like your future spouse is right around the corner, like literally right around the corner. We have Ace of Sword with new things coming in. We have the love card. We have a love potion here. I feel like it's right around the corner. And oh my God, guys, look, we have Libra. And then we have Libra here. So just extra confirmation for whoever needs it. But Spirit is telling you to keep trusting the process. Keep your heart open. Maybe put your defenses down just a little bit. Your gut's going to help you out when this person comes in. And I feel like it will be worth the wait. It's like this is going to be someone who's Emperor energy, very, very mature. And you're going to find peace with Temperance, okay? This is going to be a peaceful, healthy, emotional relationship with emotional maturity, emotional stability, not chaos. Yeah, guys, if you chose this pile, please leave me a comment below. Is there someone in your orbit that your gut is kind of telling you could be it? Because then they're probably going to be it, especially if they're matching the Emperor energy here. But if you're all like, no, I haven't had someone in yet, guys, someone new is right around the corner for you guys, okay? So leave me a comment below, pile 3. Let me know which pile you picked, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.